Hey everybody, it's me, Will. Finally, here I am talking to you. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone out there that watched all my episodes, whether that be the Sober Motivation podcast, the Hard Knocks Talk podcast, or the one I just did with LD, the little 4-part mini series that we kind of like co-hosted, even though he kind of did most of the hosting. I did that on purpose. I'm just getting tired of telling my story. Um, you know, and I honestly, I'm sorry for everyone out there that, follows a lot of the, a lot of channels or a lot of podcasts for sobriety, and you keep seeing my big stupid head keep popping up as an episode guest. I apologize. But at the same time, I don't, because if I didn't do that in the beginning with the Sober Motivation podcast with Brad, then I don't think that this would have happened, or what I'm doing right now, what I'm trying to do right now would have ever happened, because it gave me a voice. And, with that voice comes a lot of responsibility. So that's why I'm here. I just don't want anyone out there to make the same mistakes I did. I don't want someone to be as lost as a person as I was for like so many years. I mean, I was in such denial from like 24 to 36, when I got my liver transplant. Like, I just couldn't get out of the hole. I kept trying. I'm like, I got to get out of this thing. And I couldn't do it. I didn't have the help. I didn't have the support. I was just trying to white knuckle it, just trying to, fight through it. Like, come on, man, you got this. You got this today. You got this today. You got this today. Shoot, lost it. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. I really want to help. I really want to help you. And I just want to help you, like, pick apart those little warning signs, look inward, see how much you're drinking. Are you drinking 1 beer a night? Are you drinking 3 beers a night? Are you drinking hard alcohol? The hard alcohol stuff, that's what got me. I liked beer, but much like my father, I remember he used to like beer, and I remember he switched to alcohol, like hard alcohol. And I remember that being like a turning point for him. And like father like son, it was a turning point for me. Like the second that I went from beers to alcohol, like that's when all hell broke loose. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that too. Cause that, your tolerance, it gets so strong. Like, especially if you're consistently drinking all the time, it's almost like your body just like all of a sudden like snaps into hyper gear, and then you can't even get a buzz, off just a beer or 2 beers or 3 beers, whatever. I mean, I couldn't even drink like a 12 pack. I'm not bragging. This is not a brag. I remember I like sat at like a buddy's house one night, and I must have drank like 12 beers. I didn't feel anything. That's how high my tolerance was at that particular time. And that's when I went to the hard booze. And that's what eventually killed me, to the point. Well, almost killed me. Literally 2-3 weeks of life left without an emergency liver transplant killed me. And I don't even know. I can't believe that it happened. I still am in disbelief that it happened. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I want you to, I'm going to do these check-in videos all the time. And then there's usually going to be a topic that I talk about, right? So the warning signs. That's what this one will be about. What are the warning signs? What do I wish someone told me, 12 years ago? Well, I would start off by this. Are you drinking alone? I'm just going to flat out say it. Are you drinking alone? Ever? I mean, I'm not talking like get home from work, glass of wine thing. I'm talking like it's past 9 p.m. You have work tomorrow, and you're kind of like off in like a separate room just drinking. That's when it gets really scary. That's what happened to me. I remember slowly just how every single day when I would do that, it just got a little more comfortable to do it, and then a little more comfortable to do it, and then a little more comfortable to do it. And then next thing I know, I look down on my watch, my phone, whatever, and it's midnight. Where did the night go? I didn't do any of my work. I didn't get any of the things I needed to get done. I was perfectly content just numbing my feelings. So don't do that. Trust yourself. Know yourself. Work on yourself. Be mindful of the things that are bugging you. Like when you just pour alcohol on top of your problems, it's just going to get worse. So that's what I want to leave with you saying, with tonight. This is just a quick little 5-minute video. This is just me just getting something off my chest, Look for those warning signs. Are you drinking alone? Seriously, are you drinking alone? It's a big, big warning sign. Are you bringing it in? Are you sneaking it? Are you being sneaky like I was? God, I was so sneaky. I was a compulsive liar. I never would, I would never admit ever that I was drunk. I always thought the other person was wrong. I'm right. It's like such like alcoholic behavior, we just never ever want to admit that we're wrong. It's not me that's the problem. It's the world. It's you. It's, whatever, right? That's what we do. We put all the blame instead of, putting it on us, like in a healthy way. We just, deflect. And don't do that. I did that so much. I did that for so long. I must have killed my wife, honestly. Like the way it must have hurt her. Like I know it hurt. She told me it hurt her, how bad it hurt her. So think about the people in your life. You know what? That's a good one. Think about all the people in your life that either having to deal with the consequences of your actions or your drinking behavior. Think about, put yourself in their, in their shoes, right? Like they want you to be a better person. They want to help you. And there's nothing they can do because it inevitably just comes down to you. You have to be the one that wants to help yourself. That's what sobriety is. You will have to take that step. I was forced into it, but I tried. Before that, I tried to do those. I did the 125 days. Doesn't sound like a long, but it was a long time. I mean, I was going for the world record of how sick I can make myself from drinking. That's how lost I was. So don't make the same mistakes I do. Look for the warning signs. Please, if you're drinking alone, stop it. Just stop it. Listen to me. You don't want to be in a hospital for 2 years, having your stomach open 14 times, scars everywhere, on immunosuppressant medication for the rest of your life. You don't want that. You just don't want that. Just listen to me. You want to be clear-headed and you want to be present and you want to be able to show up and be reliable to others. Be reliable to yourself. Be kind to yourself. We're so hard. We're so hard on each other, especially ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves, Life is messy. It's tricky. It's not easy to navigate this. There's no guidebook to how to live a life, normally. If that word even exists. I honestly don't think it does, but we're all just doing our best. And if you're predisposed to alcoholism like I was, alcohol was a pretty good one because guess what? It relieved my anxiety and made things a little more enjoyable until it really didn't make things more enjoyable. It made things worse. It made every aspect of my life terrible. I hated being alive. I hated it. I was so lost. I didn't want to do anything. All I wanted to do was drink just to make myself feel okay. So if there's anything I can leave you with, it's just this quick little video here. I just wanted to get it out there. I said, don't be so harsh on yourself and look out for the warning signs. Are you drinking alone? And if you are, look inward and say to yourself, oh my God, I have to stop this. And you do. It's just going to get worse. Okay, that's just me rambling for a little bit, but honestly, I think there's some stuff in there that might be useful. So just checking in on you. I hope everything is going okay. But if it wasn't, if it's not going okay, then I'm really glad that you listened. And I hope that there's something in that helped. This will get better as the time goes on, and as I get a little more comfortable with just talking to myself. And I really do hope and pray that everything gets a little easier for you. And I'll continue to keep making some content, and I'll start thinking of like, okay, this is going to be the theme of the episode. This is going to be the theme, and this was kind of all over the place for this one, but I just wanted to get something out there. Say hello, say thank you so much to everyone that reached out to me from all those episodes and the kind words of encouragement and inspiration to get this going and really get my voice out there and tell my story to as many as people as I can, because I've been through a lot. It wasn't easy, and God, I wish I could be in your shoes and have someone tell me, 12 years ago, hey, Will, you really got to watch out, and you really should get a support group right away, because you can't do it by yourself. So God bless. Love you. Keep checking up for new videos, and we'll talk soon. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.